welcome, and you're watching Tim's Tiny Arcade, mother effer.
Hey guys, Tim from Tim's Tiny Arcade, and today I'm continuing my mini-series I've been doing on arcade games that were ported to the Atari 7800, my top 5. Now at number 5, I ended up doing Food Fight, and then number 4, I had Donkey Kong. And today we're going to be doing number 3, and number 3 is Pole Position 2 for me. This was a packing game for the Atari 7800, and I have several copies of these because when I bought a lot, there was a lot of Atari games. There was a whole bunch of these in there, so everybody had this if you had an Atari 7800, and it's a great port of the arcade game. So let's jump into the gameplay and talk about it. All right, guys. So Pole Position 2 for the Atari 7800. Now this is a sequel to Pole Position, the original. And if you're looking at the home console, that was on the Atari 2600, which was probably not one of my favorite racing games. I was more of an Activision Enduro fan than Pole Position. The graphics kind of lacked and stuff on that game. It wasn't horrible, but I always thought Enduro was a much better game. But Pole Position 2, it's a pretty good port of the arcade game. And I spent quite a bit of time playing Pole Position and Pole Position 2 in the arcade because I had them in my arcade, and they were fun racing games. And it's just amazing how much clearer Pole Position 2 is compared to, for say, Pole Position on the Atari 2600. The tracks look a lot better. The mountains actually look real, and the cars actually look like cars. Where on the Atari 2600, like I said earlier, they didn't really even look like cars. The cars have different color schemes, and they're much easier to follow, making the game pretty enjoyable. Some other changes that were in this game, you had like explosions with flying debris when you wreck. Your tires will go flying, which is pretty cool. The scenery's good. You can see on the billboards they're advertising like the Atari, and also they've added like puddles and stuff onto the course. And if you hit one of the puddles, it'll slow you down. I think Atari made the right move by including this as one of their pack-in titles. It's just a super fun game, and it's a very good port of the arcade game. And you can, it's a score-based game, as you can see at the top left. I'm getting points doing that way. And you can shift gears from low to high. And it handles real good for playing with the joystick, because this was a joystick game. It would have been neat if it would have been a paddle game, but it was a joystick game, but still handles pretty well playing with the joystick. So I'm going to wrap this video up. I just kind of wanted to do this little series showcasing some of the Atari 7800 games. And you can go back and watch my 2 previous videos, and I'll be doing my number 2 and my number 1 here in the near future. Favorite games ported from the arcade. Guys, I want to thank you for watching this video, and please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, I'll talk to you all later.